Good afternoon, Lancer fans, and welcome to Lawrence High School here in Lawrence, Massachusetts for this varsity baseball broadcast here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. Welcome in Monday, May the 6th, 2019. We want to thank our crew for making today's broadcast possible. Laney Angel, our producer, Mr. Luis Lopez. My name is Jay Oza, and welcome in to this varsity baseball matchup between the Lancers of Lawrence High School and the Billerica Indians. Billerica coming in to Lawrence with a 2-6 record, third place in the MVC Division II. Meanwhile, Lancers 5-5, fourth place in MVC Division I. The Lancers have number 4 Miguel Matos, the lefty, on the mound today here at Devlin Field, home of the LHS Lancers. We're just about set to get underway here. It's going to be number 12 for the Indians, Anthony Mancuso, leading it off as the Lancers and Indians get set to go. Just about 60 degrees, a little bit windy, the wind coming in from left field. It's a great afternoon here for baseball in the city of Lawrence, and we want to thank you for watching LPS Media. First pitch of the ball game, Matos delivers high, ball one. Matos working from the windup. The 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Count even now at 1-1. Bright sunny sky here in the late afternoon in Lawrence as Matos deals the 1-1 to the first batter of the game. That's popped up high on the infield. And the shortstop comes over to the other side of second base to record the out. One down here in the top of the first inning. Number 2 hitter for Billerica, left-handed batter Matthew Lewitsky, takes a breaking ball for a strike on the outside half of the plate. That's a great pitch to get the at-bat started. The 0-1 pitch to Lewitsky is swung on and missed. Strike 2 for Matos. And Lewitsky in an 0-2 hole. Lewitsky, the junior, looking at an 0-2, swings and drives it into left center. And is caught by the left fielder. 2 down here in the top of the first, as Matos tries to retire the side in order here. And the number 3 hitter comes to the plate, another left-handed batter. This is number 20 for the Indians, Ryan Murphy. Lefty on lefty here. Murphy takes the breaking ball high for ball 1. Fastball away for a strike, count even now at 1. 2 outs here in the top of the first. The 1-1 pitch here with 2 outs. Swung on and fouled back. And that one is just out of play. Count runs to 1-2 here with 2 outs in the top of the first. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Matos winds, kicks and deals over the head of Murphy. Did a good job to get out of the way of that breaking ball. Count even 2-2 here. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Top of the first inning. Matos deals, and it's fouled straight back high above the backstop. And here we go, set to do the 2-2 all over again here with 2 outs. Matos deals, swung on and missed. Strike 3. Matos gets his first K of the day, and the Indians are retired in order here in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first inning with the score, Indians nothing, and the Lancers coming up.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Welcome back, Lancer fans, and thanks for joining us here on LPS Media for this varsity baseball broadcast. We are in the bottom of the first inning here. The Lancers coming up for the first time against Alberto Carreño. Carreño, number 41, left-handed pitcher. We got 2 lefties on the mound today. Both starting pitchers, lefty Matos for the Lancers and Carreño for the Indians. First pitch gets the outside corner for a strike. 2. Kebler Peralta, number 7, the leadoff hitter for the Lancers. That one well outside, 1-1. Carreño kicks and deals. Sidearm delivery from Carreño. And Peralta fouls it off third base side down the line. And Peralta is down 1-2 here. First batter of the game for LHS here, bottom of the first inning. Here is the 1-2, swung on and driven to straightaway center. And the catch is made out in center field. 1 down here for the Lancers here in the bottom of the first. Here's Armani Paulino coming in to hit in the 2-hole. Swings at the pitch outside, swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 from Carreño. Paulino goes after it, hits it to the opposite field into foul territory, and it falls for strike 2. Alberto Carreño, number 41, southpaw for the Indians, gets ready to deliver an 0-2 pitch here to Armani Paulino. Here we go, the 0-2 with 1 out. High and away for ball 1. Count now 1-2. Paulino chokes up on the bat. Carreño delivers. Swung on and fouled back. Out of play. Into the woods. Count remains 1-2 here with 1 out in the bottom of the first. Another 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. And Paulino goes down swinging. Two down here in the bottom of the first inning. Scoreless so far. Henry Checo, the catcher, number 21. Steps into the batter's box, right-handed batter, gets ready to face Carreño. First pitch is ripped into center, And it's going to fall for a base hit. That's the first hit of the ball game. And Checo is at first base safely with the cleanup hitter coming up here. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Number 4 hitter Christian Verona swings at the first pitch, grounded through the left side for a base hit, and the Lancers have 2 on with 2 outs. Checo at second and Verona at first. Back-to-back singles here in the bottom of the first with 2 outs for the Lancers off of Alberto Carreño. And here's the number 5 hitter, Luis Mejia, with an RBI opportunity in the bottom of the first with 2 down. Carreño steps off. Checo retreats back to the bag at second, now takes his lead. Verona takes his lead off of first. First pitch, swung on, ground ball to the shortstop. He's going to have to be quick. Throw to first is in time for the out. And the Lancers strand 2 here in the bottom of the first inning despite a pair of singles. We move to the top of the second inning with the score Indians nothing and the Lancers nothing.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
And welcome back, Lancer fans. We move to the top of the second inning here from Lawrence Devlin Field, home of the Lancers. Thanks for joining us on LPS Media for this varsity baseball broadcast. Joseph Dufour, the number 4 hitter in the lineup, steps in against Matos, who delivers a strike on the first pitch of the second inning. The southpaw kicks and deals. This one outside and high for a ball. We're even at 1. Lancers getting a pair of singles in the bottom of the first. Couldn't do anything with it as Luis Mejia grounded out. Swung on and missed. Nice off-speed pitch from Matos. It's 1-2 to Joseph Dufour. Matos, the lefty, working from the windup. He kicks and deals. Foul tip at the plate. And Dufour is able to stay alive. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back to the backstop. Count remains 1-2 to Joseph Dufour. Matos, 1 strikeout on the day so far, striking out Ryan Murphy to end the the top of the first inning. Trying to sit down Dufour here, and he hits the batter. And Dufour, hit by the pitch, gets a free pass to first base. Number 5 hitter in the lineup for the Indians is Daniel Fantasia. Fantasia called for time, and he didn't get it. It's a ball out inside, rather. Fantasia takes a moment to talk to the umpire about what just transpired. He called for time, was not granted time. The pitch came in, and it was a ball low and in. And so here we are with a count of 1-0. Runner at first base is Dufour, who got hit by the pitch, to lead off the inning. The 1-0 just a bit inside, 2-0. Hitters count with the runner on and nobody out here in the top of the second for Billerica. Scoreless game here. Lancers and Indians. MVC matchup here at Devlin Field. Here's the 2-0 from Matos. Popped up on the infield. One down here in the top of the second inning. And Dufour will stay at first base. Here's Matthew Donovan, right-handed batter, the number 6 hitter for Billerica. He stands in against Miguel Matos. Matos, the lefty, kicks, delivers. First pitch is popped up into shallow center field. Center fielder comes in, calls him off, makes the play, and 2 outs here in the top of the second. And Dufour remains at first base. No advance from the runner. And here's the third Matthew in the batting order for Billerica. This is Matthew Tucker. He fouls off the first pitch straight back, 0-1. Two down here in the top of the second inning. Only batter to reach so far for the Indians. Joseph Dufour hit by the pitch. He's still at first base now with 2 outs. Here's the 0-1 from Matos. Inside, called for strike. Nice pitch there. Matos freezes Tucker, getting the strike on the inside half of the plate. Tucker down 0-2. Matos trying to get out of the inning. And it's grounded foul. Tucker stays alive. It remains 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first base here for the Indians in the top of the second inning. Miguel Matos from the stretch, kicks, deals, breaking ball outside and high. 1-2 the count to Matthew Tucker. Matos hangs the left arm, brings it to the belt, kicks, deals the 1-2, inside and high, count even now, 2-2. Here with 2 outs in the top of the second. Dufour with a healthy lead off of first base now takes a step back. 2-2 pitch. Ripped up the middle, and that's a base hit, the first hit of the game for Billerica. Solid contact there by Tucker, ripping the base hit right up the middle. A line drive, 1 bounce to the fielder. And Billerica trying to get something going here with 2 outs, 2 runners on. Here's the number 8 hitter for Billerica, Daniel Cabrera, number 5. Matos deals high for ball one. Two on, two out, 1-0 count. Cabrera against Matos. Matos deals, swing, and fouled it straight back. Got to readjust the camera after that foul tip. 1-1 here. 2 men out, 2 men on for the Indians in the top of the second. Matos trying to get out of this inning here unscathed. Swung on and fouled back first base side. And it's 1-2. Matos comes to the belt. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Cabrera. Breaking ball. Lancer dugout. Thought Cabrera was out looking, but it's a ball. 2-2 here. Dufour at first and Dufour on second, Tucker at first. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, hit into center field. And the side is retired after the fly ball. And Billerica strands 2. We go to the bottom of the second inning. The score, Billerica nothing and Lawrence nothing.
The inherent right to work is one of the elemental privileges of a free people. Endowed, as our nation is, with abundant physical resources, and inspired as it should be, with the high purpose to make those resources and opportunities available for the enjoyment of all. We approach this problem of re-employment with the real hope of finding a better answer than we have now.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. We move to the bottom of the second inning here from Lawrence. The Lancers and the Indians in varsity baseball action here. We're scoreless as Luis Colon steps in. Left-handed batter fouls off the first pitch of the at-bat here. Working against Alberto Carreño, left-handed starting pitcher for Billerica. Here's the 0-1, swung on into left field. Out is recorded. One down here in the bottom of the second. Molina drives this one into left field for a base hit on the first pitch. Molina has the third hit of the ball game for the Lancers, another single, as the Lancers have one on with one out here in the bottom of the second. Giovanni Molina is at first base now with the number 8 hitter coming up for Lawrence. First pitch is swung on, ground ball through the left side. It's a single, and the Lancers have it going on here as Acosta hits it through the left side for another single. Two on, one out with the number 9 hitter coming up for Lawrence High. And the third base coach wants to talk to Dennis Brito here. As Brito bats with 2 on and 1 out in the bottom of the second. Molina at second, Acosta at first. Brito in the batter's box here against Carreño. Looks like Brito is swinging away on that first pitch. He takes it outside for a ball. Looks down the third base line for a sign. Let's see if the bunt is on. Maybe the hit and run here with 1 out and 2 runners on. Swinging away. Line drive to third for the out and a double play to end the inning. Tough break for the Lancers as Molina gets doubled up at second base. Thanks again, folks, for watching LPS Media. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the third inning with the score, Billerica 0 and Lawrence 0. Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here on LPS Media for this varsity baseball broadcast. We're in the top of the third inning between the Lancers and the Indians here. Lancers into the game with a 5-5 record in MVC Division 1. Billerica 2-6 this year. MVC Division 2. 0-0 the score here as we're about set to get the third inning underway. Michael Bragg, the number 9 hitter, will lead things off here. In the third, Miguel Matos, the lefty, dealing so far today. He's got 1 strikeout, has only allowed 1 hit. Here's the first pitch to Bragg. Opposite field base hit to the right fielder. Throw to first is not in time. And we go back up to the top of the order to Anthony Mancuso for his second at bat. He popped out to start off the ball game. So here we go, 1 runner on first base. Mancuso at the dish. Nobody out here, top of the third. Matos has allowed only 2 hits as Mancuso calls time. Matos to the belt, and here comes the first pitch to Mancuso. Instead, it's a pickoff attempt to first, and Bragg is back safely. Matos looking in for the sign. He's got it. Working from the stretch. Kicks and delivers. Bunt attempt for a strike. Pickoff attempt to first. Not in time. Count is 0-1 to the leadoff hitter Anthony Mancuso. Matos working with nobody out here in the top of the third. Michael Bragg at first base. Here's the 0-1 to Mancuso. Runner goes, and he's stuck in a pickle. Throw to second. Not in time. Ball gets away, and that's a stolen base for Bragg. And so Billerica with a runner in scoring position here. Bragg is at second with nobody out. Count is 0-1 to Mancuso. Bragg takes his lead off a second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-2 the count. Oh and 2 here to Mancuso with nobody out and a runner on second. Here in the top of the third inning, Matos delivers high, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Anthony Mancuso, number 12, the leadoff hitter. Trying to get an RBI here with nobody out. In the top of the third, Bragg takes his lead off of second base. Matos looks back, deals, gets the outside corner, and Mancuso is caught looking for the strikeout. 1 down here in the top of the third. That was a great pitch by Matos. getting the outside part of the plate. One down here. Bragg remains at second after the strikeout. Matthew Lewitsky flied out in his first at-bat. Here's his second time at the plate against Matos. RBI opportunity. Runner going to third. Here's the throw to third. Checo not in time. And another stolen base for Bragg. Bragg with some wheels. Stole second, now steals third. Runner at third with one out. As Billerica tries to push across a run here. The batter didn't go around on the swing, Lewitsky, so that's a ball. One out here, Lewitsky trying to drive home. Bragg swings, and that's the first run of the ball game. It's an RBI single for Lewitsky. So that's the first run of the ball game. Billerica leads it 1-0 here in the top of the third. One out. Lewitsky breaks the tie here, an RBI single, as Ryan Murphy, number 3 hitter, steps in. A lefty struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Matos, pickoff attempt to first, and Lewitsky retreats. Here comes the first pitch to Murphy. Foul tip to the backstop. 0-1. Runner on first, one out here. One run in, top of the third. Matos kicks and deals. Runner goes. Swing and a miss, strike 2, but that's a stolen base for Lewitsky. Third steal of the game for Billerica. Bragg stole second, stole third, and scored. Lewitsky, who drove in Bragg, now stealing second. 3 stolen bases all coming here in the top of the third. And he's going to third, and he's safe. Looks like the throw beat him, but the tag didn't. And Lewitsky steals second and third. Runner at third with one out. 0-2 to Murphy. Matos trying to shrug off the 2 steals, and he steps off to take a look at Lewitsky. Indians crafty here on the base paths in the top of the third. Matos deals the 0-2. Breaking ball high and inside for a ball. 1-2. One and 2 to Murphy. One out here, top 3. 1-0 the score. Billerica trying to add to it. Swung on. And the runner's going to tag from third on the fly out. See if there's a play at the plate. Checo doesn't apply a tag, and it's 2-0. It's a sac fly for Murphy. And so Matthew Lewitsky hits an RBI single. Ryan Murphy, an RBI sac fly, sets our score at 2-0 Billerica here in the top of the third with 2 outs and the base is empty. First pitch to Joseph Dufour is a strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-1. Dufour was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Here's his second at-bat. The 0-1 is a bit low. Count now even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, hit to the shortstop, throw across the diamond in time for the out. And the side is retired, but not before. Billerica puts 2 on the board thanks to an RBI single by Lewitsky and an RBI sac fly by Ryan Murphy. We go to the bottom of the third with the score Indians 2, the Lancers nothing.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here on LPS Media for this varsity baseball broadcast. Billerica Indians and Lawrence High Lancers going at it here at Devlin Field in Lawrence. Lancers down here 2-0 in the bottom of the third with Kebler Peralta set to lead it off here. Bottom half of the third inning, Billerica took the 2-0 lead in the top half of the inning as Peralta goes after the first pitch and fouls it. First base side, 0-1. Peralta flied out in his first at-bat. This is his second at-bat against Alberto Carreño. Carreño deals outside for a ball. Carreño has given up 4 singles, but hasn't allowed a run through 2 innings of work. Swung on and popped into shallow left field. And the out is made by the left fielder. And that's the second fly out of the game for Kebler. Armani Paulino heads to the dish. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat against Carreño. Lancers trying to get the offense rolling. Pitch from the lefty Carreño. Swung on missed for strike 1. Base is empty here with 1 out. That is swung on into foul territory. It goes down the first base side, and that's a great catch in foul territory by Ryan Murphy. 2 down here as Murphy was maybe a foot, maybe 2 feet away from the fence. Running out of real estate down there on the first base side. Hauls it in, and there are 2 down here in the bottom of the third. And Henry Checo steps in, right-handed batter against Carreño. First pitch inside half of the plate for a strike. 0-1 to Checo. Checo hit a single in his first at-bat. Here's his second at-bat. Swings opposite field drive, but foul. 0-2 to Henry. Checo in an 0-2 hole, time called. Base is empty here, bottom of the third. 2 down. Lancers number 3 hitter Henry Checo takes ball 1, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 with 2 outs. Carreño deals. Swung on, and it's fouled, first base side. And Murphy with another nice catch retires the side on the foul pop-out. The Lancers go in order here in the bottom of the third. We head to the 4th inning The score, Billerica 2 and the Lancers nothing.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Welcome back, Lancer fans, and thanks again for joining us here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. We move to the top of the fourth inning here from Devlin Field. Miguel Matos still on the mound for the Lancers, as Billerica took a 2-0 lead in the top of the third. Lancers couldn't answer back in the bottom half of the inning, and so here we are in the top of the fourth. It's a breaking ball in there for a strike, as Daniel Fantasia, who popped out in his first at-bat, stands in with an 0-1 count. Swings and hits a dribbler to the second baseman. Quick throw to first, and there's one down as the throw is in time here in the top of the fourth. Matthew Donovan, number 8 for the Indians, now batting with the bases empty and one out here in the top of the fourth. Matos working from the windup, kicks and deals. First pitch to Donovan is in there on the inside half of the plate for a strike. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Low and inside for a ball. Count even now at 1. Donovan, fly out in his first at-bat. This is his second time up against Matos. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball to the left side. Third baseman can't make the play, and neither can the shortstop. And Donovan reaches on what will likely be ruled a base hit. So Donovan at first now with Matthew Tucker coming to the dish. He singled in his first at-bat. 1 on, 1 out here in the fourth, top half. Billerica trying to add to the 2-0 lead. Matos hangs the left arm, comes to the belt. And the first pitch to Tucker, who squares, bunts it down the third base side, foul. And that's strike 1 on Matthew Tucker. We'll see if the bunt play is still on for the Indians' number 7 hitter. Donovan at first with 1 out here in the top of the fourth. Tucker not squaring this time, swings away. It's a fly ball into deep left field. Catch is made. Runner doesn't tag. Retreats back to first. Donovan. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. 1 runner on first base. That's Matthew Donovan, who reached on a single through the left side. And here's Daniel Cabrera for his second at-bat of the ball game. Fly out in his first at-bat. Two outs here in the top of the fourth. The first pitch to Cabrera, high and inside on the breaking ball for a ball. Donovan takes his lead. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside half of the plate for a strike. Count even at 1 here. 2 down in the top of the fourth. Daniel Cabrera, the number 8 hitter. Matos kicks, delivers. Swung on in a fly ball into right center. Lancer center fielder moving over, can't make the catch. It's off of his glove, and the runner is going to hold at third base. Would have been a tough catch, but that will probably go down in the scorebook as an error as it goes off of the center fielder's glove. And the Lancers luck out as Matthew Donovan holds at third. Probably would have been a pretty close play at the plate, but with 2 outs, I'm not coaching or anything, but I might have wanted to send the runner, try and get a third run across the plate, but still 2-0 for the moment. And here's Michael Bragg, the number 9 hitter. First pitch is swung on and fouled right side. Out of play for strike 1. Bragg in his first at-bat singled, stole second, stole third, and scored on an RBI single by Matthew Lewitzki. Matos working with 2 outs and runners at the corners. The 0-1 pitch is a pickoff attempt to first base. Two outs. Here comes an 0-1 pitch with runners on the corners for Billerica. Matos delivers. Squeeze play was on. And Bragg pulls it back. Pitch was outside, so the count's 1-1. Interesting call. A squeeze play. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Let's see if it's on again with a 1-1 count. Matos, pickoff attempt back to first. Cabrera gets back to first in time, and Checo will go to the mound to check in here with Matos as the Lancers try to prevent Billerica from adding to their 2-0 lead. Here we go, 1-1 count on Michael Bragg. Runners at first and third with 2 outs for Billerica. Billerica leading 2-0. Matos steps off and fakes the throw back to third, and Donovan slides back into third. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. 1-2 is the count as the Lancers trying to escape any damage here in the top of the 4th. Runner still at first and third. 2 outs. 1-2 count on Michael Bragg. Miguel Matos, the lefty, trying to get out of the inning. Brings it to the belt. Delivers. Runner goes. And that's going to be a stolen base as the pitch was low for a ball. 2-2. And Daniel Cabrera steals second. Runners at second and third now. Billerica with a chance to break the game open a little bit here. Lancers trying to get out of the inning. Here comes the 2-2 from Matos. Swung on off the pitcher's mound. Shortstop grabs it. Throw to first is in time for the out. And Bragg grounds out to end the inning. We go to the bottom half of the 4th inning with the score Billerica 2, Lancers 0 here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. Welcome back, Lancer fans, and thank you for joining us on LPS Media. We are your home for Lancers athletics. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning, varsity baseball action here from Lawrence. Billerica leading here as Verona hits a fly ball out into left field, where it's caught for the first out. Verona with some solid contact. Couldn't drive it though. One down here as the Lancers down 2-0. Trying to creep back into this ball game as Billerica squeezed across a couple of runs in the top of the third. So here we are in the bottom of the fourth with 2 outs. Pitch inside as Lucia avoided that pitch, 1-0. Mejia grounded out in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch from Carreño outside the breaking ball. 2-0. Hitters count for Mejia. Two-0 pitch is swung on and fouled back, 2-1, as that one is out of play down the first base side. Alberto Carreño pitching well today. No runs allowed off of 4 hits here through 3 1/3 innings of work. Mejia takes a ball outside. It's 3-1. I believe that's the first 3-ball count of the day, and that's the first walk of the day. And it's issued to Luis Mejia. And now Luis Colon coming up. Number 12, left-handed batter for the Lancers. Tying run at the plate for LHS. Swung on and fouled straight back by Colon. 0-1 here with 1 down in the bottom of the fourth. Mejia takes a lead off of first base. Lefty on lefty here. Carreño. Pick-off attempt to first base, and Mejia gets back in time. Mejia with speed at first. Let's see what the Lancers want to do here with an 0-1 count. Steal play or hit and run play could be on. Swung on, and it's a ground ball. It's a race to the bag, and he's called out. The Lancer dugout thought that Colon won the race to the bag, but he didn't. It's going to go down in the scorebook as a ground out to the first baseman, and Mejia advances to second. Lancers at least get a runner in scoring position here, trying to get their first run of the ball game against Alberto Carreño. Here is the first pitch to Molina. Molina, who singled in his first at-bat. Molina with a chance to drive in a run here. It's Mejia takes a lead off a second. Here's the pitch, swung on, and it's into right field. The right fielder can't get it. It's a fair ball, and the Lancers are on the board. It falls just inside the first base line, and that's a RBI double for Molina. The right fielder, Fantasia, going full sprint down the right field line, couldn't track it down, and it falls maybe a foot to the left of the foul line. And Giovanni Molina with an RBI double. He's 2 for 2. It's a clutch hit coming with 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth, and the Lancers are on the board. It's 2-1 here from Lawrence. The ground ball, third base side, scooped up, throw across the diamond is in time. And Billerica gets out of the inning, minimizing the damage, but the Lancers get a run across the plate here. Score 2-1 Billerica on top after the Giovanni Malia RBI double. Folks, thanks for watching LPS Media. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back with the top of the 5th.
Una nueva madre aprende a patinar y con una pierna rota va a terminar.
No tienes que ser perfecto para ser un padre perfecto. Miles de hermanos que esperan ser adoptados te aceptarán tal como eres.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. We move to the top of the 5th here from Lawrence. Thanks for watching this varsity baseball broadcast. Thank you to our crew for making today's broadcast possible. Lainey Angel, our producer, Luis Lopez. My name is Jay Oza. Pretty good game here from Lawrence, 2-1. Billerica on top. As we're now underway here in the top of the 5th, as Anthony Mancuso, the leadoff hitter, fouls out one back to the backstop for strike 1. Billerica scored 2 in the top of the 3rd. Lancers answered back with 1 in the bottom of the 4th. And here we go in the 5th as that breaking ball is outside from Miguel Matos. 1-1 is the count here to Anthony Mancuso, the leadoff hitter. 1-1 pitch is ripped into left field. That's a foul ball, but not by much. 1-2 now to Mancuso. Bases empty, nobody out here to Mancuso. The 1-2 pitch swung on and driven again to left field, foul again. Count remains 1-2. Matos moving into his 5th inning of work, 2 runs allowed. The lefty working from the windup here in the top of the 5th. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swung on into left field. The catch is made, and there's one down here as Mancuso is retired. He's 0 for 3 in the ball game with a pop out, a strikeout, and now a fly out. Matthew Lewitsky flied out in his first at-bat, hitting the RBI single in his second at-bat, stole second and stole third and scored on a sac fly. Matthew Lewitsky, left-handed batter, number 14, the 2-hitter for Billerica, takes a ball outside and low. 1-0 here with 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. The 1-0 pitch is right down the middle. Lewitsky takes it for strike 1, even now at 1-1. Bases empty, 1 out, 1-1 pitch from Matos. Curveball inside for a ball. 2-1. Lefty to lefty, Matos to Lewitsky. Strike 2. Half-hearted swing there by Lewitsky, went around. For strike 2, count even now, 2-2 with 1 down. Two pitch, low and away, and the count runs full. And that's the first full count of this ball game. One out here, bases empty. Full count to Lewitsky. The pitch from Matos is swung on, driven into center, and the catch is made out in center field. 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Lewitsky 1 for 3 on the day after that flyout. And here comes Ryan Murphy, who struck out swinging in his first at bat, hitting an RBI sac fly in his second at bat. Here's his third time at the dish here against Matos. Matos working to another lefty. First pitch, a nice breaking ball in there for a strike. Oh and 1 here to the number 3 hitter in the Indians lineup. 0 and 2. A couple of great pitches to start off the at-bat. Matos delivers the 0-2. Swung on, driven into right. And it falls for a base hit. Paulino couldn't quite make the catch out in right field, and so Murphy reaches. Probably will go down in the scorebook as an error on the right fielder, Paulino. And here's Joseph Dufour, hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Runner on first with 2 outs here for the Indians in the top of the 5th. Matos working from the stretch now. Kicks and deals. The first pitch swung on and missed. Dufour is down 0 and 1. The 0-1 pitch swung on. Opposite field, base hit for Dufour. Murphy going to take third on the play, and he's in there safely. Now runners on the corners with 2 outs here. Now it's Daniel Fantasia. Number 25 popped out in his first at-bat, grounded out in his second at-bat. Billerica trying to add to their lead here in the top of the 5th with 2 outs and runners on the corners. And here comes the first pitch from Matos to Fantasia. Away and high for ball 1. Murphy on third, Dufour on first. 1-0, the count to Fantasia. Matos delivers, swung on and fouled, back count even at 1. Top of the 5th, 2 outs, 2 runners on here. 1-1 pitch on the way to Fantasia. Matos deals. Swung on, hit into center field. Catch is made and the side is retired. So Billerica gets runners on the corners, but they can't cash in with 2 outs. The Lancers minimize any damage. We move on to the bottom half of the 5th inning with the score Billerica 2 and the Lancers 1.
Here is my handle and here is my spout.
When I get all steamed up, then I shout.
Tip me over and pour me out. Oh. The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Cheers.
Take time to be a dad today.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. We have a great game on our hands here from Devlin Field in Lawrence. The Lancers and Indians locked into a pitcher's duel between Miguel Matos, lefty for the Lancers, and Alberto Carreño, lefty for the Indians. We are now underway here in the bottom half of the 5th inning as Brito fouls that one down the right field line. Billerica scored a pair of runs in the top of the 3rd. Lancers answered back with a run in the bottom of the 4th, and here we are in the bottom of the 5th with the number 9 hitter Brito at the dish. He lined into a double play in his first at-bat. 2 strikes now on Brito. Outside and away for ball 1. 1-2. Brito chases that one outside, stays alive. 1-2 the count. Base is empty. Nobody out here with Brito leading off bottom half of the 5th. Here comes the 1-2 from Carreño. Low and inside for a ball, now even at 2-2. Brito working the count here. Trying to get it going for Kebler Peralta in the top of the order as Peralta's on deck. The pitch, opposite field, base hit for Brito. And he's safely in at first base. The Lancers have one on with nobody out. And Kebler Peralta flew out in his first at-bat and flew out in his second at-bat as well. 0 for 2 as Kebler stands in, the right-handed batter, number 7 for the Lancers. Hearing the cheers from the dugout. So the Lancers down 2-1. A runner on here, nobody out in the bottom half of the 5th. It's a breaking ball away for ball 1 to Kebler. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Check swing. He went around. Count even 1-1. Nice pitch by Carreño. Brito takes his lead off of first base. Carreño gets ready to deal the 1-1. Line right at the shortstop. Brito gets doubled up. Tough break for the Lancers. Brito couldn't get back to the bag in time. And that's tough luck for Lawrence High as Peralta ripped that one right at the shortstop. Shortstop makes the throw all the way across the diamond to double up Brito. And so 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. It's just a tough break for Lawrence. Second time Lancers have been doubled up today. Here's Carreño working against Paulino. Paulino swing and a miss. Carreño trying to get out of the inning here. Delivers, and Paulino waves and misses. And the Lancers scoreless here in the bottom of the 5th. We go to the 6th inning here from Devlin Field in Lawrence. With the score, Billerica Indians 2 and the Lawrence Lancers 1.
Encuentra el bosque más cercano en descubreelbosque.org. El bosque, más cerca de lo que crees.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thank you for watching Lawrence Lancers Baseball here on LPS Media, your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. We move to the top of the 6th here from Lawrence. Score, Billerica 2, Lancers 1. Here in a close game, moving into the late innings. First pitch is to Matthew Donovan, who is retired at first base on the tag by Verona. Going after the first pitch, and there's one down here in the top of the 6th. Miguel Matos starting his 6th inning of work, giving up 2 runs, both of them in the top of the 3rd. And Billerica has been silent since then. Matos gets a strike on the breaking ball. This is Matthew Tucker for his 3rd at-bat of the game. Singled in his 1st and flew out in his 2nd. Another breaking ball. It's 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Matos. Swung on and fouled back. One out here in the top of the 6th. Matos working to Tucker. The 0-2. Swung on and ripped to the second baseman. And that should be a base hit for Tucker. Went off the glove of Dennis Brito. Now it's Daniel Cabrera trying to get some insurance for the Indians. One out here with Tucker at first base. Matos going to first for the pickoff attempt, not in time. Tucker is back safely. Cabrera flew out in his 1st at-bat, reached on an error in his 2nd at-bat, also stole a base. Here's the pitch, up and away for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 with a runner on first. Matos deals, fouled straight back. 1-1 the count. Tucker takes a lead off of first. Matos checks the runner, checks him again. Now delivers, swung on and missed. 1-2 is the count to Daniel Cabrera. One out here in the top of the 6th. 2-1 ball game. It's a close one. Lancers trying to keep Billerica at 2. It's a breaking ball high. Checo fakes the throw back to first. Even now at 2-2 to Daniel Cabrera. Indians number 3, Michael Bragg, the 9-hitter, waiting on deck. Here comes the 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. And Cabrera goes down swinging. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning. Tucker remains at first. Bragg at the dish here. And the first pitch to Bragg. Squares to bunt. There's a strike to start off the at-bat. Bragg singled in his first at-bat, stole second, stole third, and scored on an RBI single by Lewitsky. In his second at-bat, he grounded out. Now he's down 0-1 here with 2 outs in the top of the 6th against Matos. Matos going for the pickoff. And Matthew Tucker is back in time. Matos stares in for the sign, dangles the left arm, brings it to the belt, gets ready to deal. The 0-1 pitch, swung on and fouled back first base side. Count is 0-2. Lancers trying to get out of the inning here. Matthew Tucker still at first base after reaching on the single. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Matos. He deals, swung on, ground ball right back to Matos. Underhand toss to first, and that'll do it for the top of the 6th. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning, and an excellent pitcher's duel here from Lawrence High. Billerica leading it 2-1.
It's the Academy. Spark Academy. You're watching LPS-TV. Remember this step. It's got a new look. So write this down and put it in your book. Comcast 99. Verizon 41.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here on LPS Media, whether you're watching on Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 41, or on YouTube. We want to thank you for watching Lawrence Lancers Athletics. Remember, we are your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. We have a great pitching duel here for you today. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning with the score Billerica 2, the Lancers 1. Here in the bottom of the 6th is the Lancers' Henry Checo, who drives one into center field where it's caught. 1 out here, a loud out from Henry Checo, going after that pitch from Alberto Carreño, who has been stellar today, allowing only 1 run. It was an RBI double by Giovanni Molina down the right field line. Aside from that, Carreño has been great. Verona goes after the first pitch, and it falls in foul territory. The catcher couldn't come up with it. So Verona down 0-1 here to start off the at-bat. Base is empty, bottom of the 6th. Lancer cleanup hitter at the dish, right-handed batter, working against Carreño. Carreño kicks and delivers the 0-1. This one is low for a ball. The count even at 1-1. As the Lancers trying to do their best to at least tie it up here late in this ball game. Swung on and hit down the right field line where it's caught. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Again, Billerica leading 2-1. Verona now 1 for 3 on the day after that foul out. He had a single in his first at-bat. Now it's Luis Mejia. Mejia 0 for 1 today, grounded out in his first at-bat, took a walk in his second at-bat. Carreño delivers, and it's a foul tip at the plate for Mejia. Lancers trying to get something going here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch to Mejia, swings, ground ball to the shortstop. Nice backhanded play. The throw across the diamond is in time. Great defense by the shortstop. A nice throw all the way over to first. The Lancers go in order here in the bottom of the 6th. We move to the 7th here with the score Billerica 2 and the Lancers 1.
Thanks for coming in for the interview.
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right, we got your personal references, your resume, high school diploma or equivalent.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
Yes, it's right there.
Great.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for watching LPS Media. We are now into the 7th and final regulation inning here from Devlin Field in Lawrence, Mass. What a great game we've had for you here today. A pitcher's duel, 2-1 the score. Billerica leading Lawrence. And the Lancers bring in their first relief pitcher of the game. It's Josias Mendez. Mendez, the righty, coming in to pitch the final inning. That is, of course, unless the Lancers can tie this and send it to extras. Mendez in relief of Miguel Matos. Close the book on him. He went 6 innings, giving up only 2 runs, both coming in the top of the 3rd. It's the first pitch. Mendez throw to first on the bunt in time. As Manusco grounds out of the leadoff spot to start off the top of the 7th. 1 out here. Good defense there by Mendez. Coming in out of the bullpen, making the play. Nice throw to first. So 1 down. And Lewitsky takes the ball high and away. 1-0 to the number 2 hitter, Matthew Lewitsky. Lewitsky is 1 for 3. This is 2-0 now. 1 for 3 with a pair of flyouts and an RBI single. 2 steals for Lewitsky so far today. And it's fouled back. 2-1 is the count. Mendez working quickly here in relief of Miguel Matos, who pitched very well today, giving up only 2 runs, keeping the Lancers in the game, throwing a lot of strikes. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit high. It's 3-1. Pitch, inside and high, and that's a walk. Lewitsky takes the free pass to first base with Ryan Murphy coming up. Murphy struck out, hit an RBI sac fly, and reached on an error so far today. This is his 4th at-bat. Coming here in the top of the 7th with 1 out, 1 runner on. Lewitsky at first base. Here's the pitch from Mendez. Strike 1 down the middle. Murphy steps back in. Mendez from the stretch. The righty delivers. Swung on. Ground ball to Verona. Bobbles it. Keeps his foot on the bag. Tags it for the 2nd out of the inning. Meanwhile, Lewitsky advances to 2nd. So the runner is able to advance. Lewitsky in scoring position here for the cleanup hitter Joseph Dufour. Billerica here with 2 outs, trying to get an insurance run. And let's see what Dufour can do here in his first at-bat against Mendez. It's a ball high. Dufour, a single today, also hit by a pitch. Here comes the 1-0 from Mendez. It's high. And that could be a run for Billerica as the runner steals third. He's headed home. The throw to the plate. Checo tags him out to end the inning. Great defense by the Lancers as Lewitsky got greedy. He took third on the steal. The throw got away. He tried to score and he gets thrown out. Great tag applied by Checo. And so that's going to do it for the top of the 7th. We move to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Lancers down 2-1, and they will try to tie this up or get the win here in the bottom of the 7th. Welcome back, Lancer fans. Thanks for joining us here on LPS Media. What a treat of a ball game we have for you here today. We're in the 7th and final inning, the bottom of the 7th. And the Lancers are down by the score of 2-1. Luis Colon batting for Lawrence High against Alberto Carreño. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The Lancers trying to push 1 run across to force extra inning, or trying to score 2 and pick up a walk-off win here at home against the Indians. That one is swung on and grounded to second base. The throw to first in time for the out. 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th. As Colon 0 for 3. Here's Acosta, takes a ball outside. Beg your pardon, this is Giovanni Malia. Acosta is on deck. Molina had the RBI double back in the 4th. The only run scored for the Lancers here today. Takes a ball outside. Once again, the Lancers down 2-1. Trying to tie it up or get the win. Here in the bottom of the 7th, the pitch taken right down the middle for a strike. Base is empty here, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch from Carreño. He's been phenomenal today. Fly ball out into right field. And a falling catch is made by Fantasia out in right field. He falls to the ground, slipping, and still makes the catch. That's a tough break for the Lancers. Molina bopping off the field, frustrated. And the Lancers are down to their last out here. Acosta, the right-handed batter facing Alberto Carreño, has been phenomenal today. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Carreño delivers. Swung on. Ground ball to third. The throw across the diamond is in time. And Billerica wins this one 2-1. Folks, it's been a phenomenal game, a great pitcher's duel here from Lawrence. Matos going for the Lancers and Carreño going for Billerica. But Alberto Carreño was just a tad better. And what a game for Carreño, the lefty, giving up only 1 run. And Billerica defeats Lawrence here today from Devlin Field. The score 2-1. Folks, I want to thank my crew for making this broadcast possible. Lainey, Angel, our producer, Mr. Luis Lopez. My name is Jay Oza. Thanks for watching Lancers Athletics, and we'll see you next time.